On a normal night, Minister Wood says that his 2-year-old daughter would be with him in the car. Thankfully, she wasn't. Even though the first deal looks like it's struck out, Councilor Parker is still optimistic about future opportunities. We were here in Blount County yesterday covering the storm, and a tornado warning was clearly issued for this part of the county, but the siren never went off. The cause of the fire is still under investigation, but the pastor of this church says that services will still be held on Sunday morning in a gymnasium that was undamaged. Even after all the rain we've had in the past month, AlDOT says the project is still on track.
And I saw like a wall of trees flying around and rain.
That was the scene that Jocelyn Acosta saw yesterday afternoon when an EF1 tornado was rapidly approaching her home in Allgood, along Highway 75 in Blount County. The tornado brought many trees and power lines down, damaging multiple mobile homes. Fernando Rivera barely got to safety.
The tornado coming, we have no time to get out.
Many residents, including Jocelyn and her family, claimed that they had a hard time hearing the tornado siren.
And we heard it, but it was really faint. And then I went outside, but you could actually hear it. You could actually hear it outside, but not inside.
We were here in Blount County yesterday covering the storm, and a tornado warning was clearly issued for this part of the county, but the siren never went off.
If we would have left a couple minutes later, a tree would have fallen on us, because as soon as we left and I looked back, the tree fell right behind our car.
The Blount County EMA director reports that the sirens did go off, but says many people may not have been able to hear them because of the high winds. In Blount County, Noe Chavez, WVTM 13. It's been a month since the Interstate 5920 bridge running through downtown Birmingham closed. Crews have been working around the clock, tearing down the old bridges. Zebby Carney, owner of a restaurant near the bridge, says that sales have actually gone up since the interstate closed. But he's also anticipating the impact the shutdown will have on his business over the next few months.
I think we're about to feel the effects because they're going to shut 23rd down, and they got 2 weeks to close each section, so we'll find out more when they close 23rd how it will affect us.
The Jarvis Leonard with AlDOT had an update on the project.
The contractor's done a lot of work, especially on the demolition of the bridges.
Even after all the rain we've had in the past month, AlDOT says the project is still on track.
Early estimates were about 2 months, but within a month's time, 75% of it is already totally demolished. They should be able to finish within that 2-month period.
After the demolition process, the big build continues with completion slated for the spring of 2020. In Birmingham, Noe Chavez, WVTM 13. Usually, the attention at Talladega Superspeedway is on the track, but today the focus was on what was underneath it. Beneath the ribbon of asphalt, a new 2-lane oversized vehicle tunnel. It will allow team transporters and RVs to enter and exit the track 24/7 throughout race weekend, something that previously couldn't be done. This new tunnel is part of a $50 million project called the Talladega Transformation.
It's huge, really. I mean, for the campers, for the fans, for the teams. I mean, the convenience of having a tunnel that size that you could drive a hauler through, or a big camper, RV, whatever it may be, is a huge upgrade to this track.
Big changes are in store for Talladega Superspeedway this fall. Come the fall race weekend, fans will be able to get up close and personal with the drivers of the NASCAR Cup Series. Jeffrey Earnhardt, the grandson of 10-time Talladega winner Dale Earnhardt, is one of those Cup drivers who is excited about the Talladega Transformation and what the fans will be able to experience.
To be able to come to a race and get up close and see all the works, and getting the chance to see all the changes we may make through a practice run, or the process that we go through every weekend. I mean, they're going to get the chance to be right there and witness that, and maybe, who knows, get the chance to get an autograph from a driver you've been trying so hard to get.
After the race weekend in April, construction will start on an interactive fan zone and garage, along with new suites, social areas, and premium RV spots. All of these are expected to be finished before NASCAR's playoff race in October. At the Talladega Superspeedway, Noe Chavez, WVTM 13.